welcome to Kitchen Basics 101, where I teach you the bare bone basics as if you've never cooked a day in your life from the perspective of a mom. I get this question a lot. I think I've done a rice video before, but it never hurts us to do a little refresher. This is a super cheap 3-cup, and maybe it holds 4 cups. The most I've ever made is 3 in here. Rice cooker, you can get it for under $20 at any like Walmart, Target, Amazon, probably TikTok Shop, all those places. Super cheap. Do they make more expensive ones? Yes. Is this one good enough? Absolutely. A couple things to talk about. First is the rice that you use. So I'm half Japanese, so you see me a lot of time making Asian food. In Japanese culture, we use a medium grain rice. This is Calrose medium grain rice, which is like kind of what they use for sushi, or it is what they use for sushi rice, or a sushi rice. So if you use like other types of rice, you will get a little bit different results. So if you use like a basmati or a long grain or a jasmine, which are all longer grain rices, you're going to get a little bit drier, a little bit different texture rice. And when you do a Calrose or medium grain rice, you're going to get a little bit of like a starchier, a little bit stickier, a little softer type of rice. Now for the technique and the measurement. Now, a lot of people ask, like, how much do you use? How much water? There's directions on the packaging, and it probably varies. But here's what I'll tell you. Most of your rice cookers, including this super cheap rice cooker, have a measurement on them. Now, it's a little hard to see on the interior black part of it, but it is there. And it tells you the amount of rice on one side and then the amount of like water. So if I put 3 cups of rice in here, I'm going to use the 3-cup line for the water. So it like already tells you, if you do 1 cup, you go to the 1-cup line. If you do 2 cups of rice, you go to the 2-cup line. If you do 3 cups of rice, you go to the 3-cup line. So if you have this exact rice cooker, that's what I do. I put 3 cups of rice in and I fill the water to the 3-cup line. But I'm going to show you a couple other things I do. I don't know about yours. Mine came with the measuring scoop. So I put 3 cups of rice. This medium grain Calrose rice. This is not plugged in yet, nor is it hot. This is still cool to the touch. Now I'm going to take this over to the sink and I'm going to fill it with water, and I'm going to agitate it inside the water, and I'm going to drain off the water. I'm going to do that again and again until the water runs pretty much clear. So 2 or 3 times, fill this with water, agitate with my fingers, pour off the water. Fill this with water, agitate with my fingers, pour off the water. Okay, and then I'll be right back. I've washed my rice and I've drained it, but obviously there's always going to be a little bit of water left in it from washing it, plus the rice has soaked up some water. So that's why I say, like, when you say like, how much water do you add? Okay, I don't know. I'm going to fill this, like my cooker has right here, the 3-cup line. I used 3 cups, so I'm going to fill it to that line. Another method, and the method that I learned growing up before my rice cooker had these lines on it, is I put water in and I put, this is real. This is how I learned to do it. You put water in and you put your finger into the rice, and when the water comes up to your knuckle, your second knuckle, then you have enough water. But I don't think that's a very technical way to do it. I'm just telling you that's how I was taught to do it. But I'm going to fill it to the 3-cup line on my rice cooker. And the best part about a rice cooker, you plop this on, you plop the lid on, you plug her in, and you press down this little button. Hold on, let me plug her in. Push down the button. Now, when it is finished, this button will pop up, boop, and it will say warm. And that will just keep it warm in here. Then you're going to uncover it and we're going to fluff it up. I'll show you when we get there. I unplugged it to bring it over closer to you. It's hot. Be careful, okay? You're going to get a steam facial. It's hot, all right? The glass lid, it's hot. Your rice should be nice and fluffy. So what I do is I use the spatula that comes with it, okay? And I just pull it up from the side and I kind of like break it up, if that makes any sense. Fluff it up, but you don't want to smash it down. You want to kind of fluff her up, okay? And then I'm going to show you, like, this is the perfect texture every time. If I do it any other way, it doesn't turn out. Like, even me, if I do it on the stove, it's never as good as the rice cooker. So just like, if you're going to eat a lot of rice, spend the $10 or $15. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, fluffy, a little bit sticky, but not, it's really hot. A little bit sticky, but not too sticky, not mushy. It's perfect rice. I hope that helps.